I'm like Mike Tyson. I'm like Sugar Ray Robinson. Roberto Duran. Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
May 16th, you versus Nate Diaz. Netflix, LA. Most likely is going to be the most viewed MMA event ever.
I'm gonna hit him hard and hurt him. Nobody knocks out Nate.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Put the pressure on him.
I'm a beast. I'm unstoppable.
Wow.
I'm ready. I'm prepared for the next 10 years to fight like hell.
Cut some shit up. You gonna break some shit up.
Come on with it. I'm about it. We could go viral every weekend.
20 years from now, what do you want that story to be? Yo, it's another episode of Square Up, and I am your host, Andre Berto, and today's guest is the king of violence.
Let's go.
It's the platinum one.
Yeah.
My boy, Mike Perry.
What's
What's
good,
going on,
brother?
my boy?
Let's go,
What's going on,
Andre
man?
Berto in the
We've been
house,
trying to
man.
get this thing done for a while, Mike. We've been trying to get this interview done. I know we've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We finally here making it happen. The name Platinum. Yeah, I mean, I understand the king of violence, but Platinum, where'd you get Platinum from? Where you get the name Platinum from, bro?
You know, I've been around these people here in this gym for 15 years or more.
Yeah, if y'all can look around, we in the gym full of animals. They still working.
We've been grinding. Andre Berto got on the mats with
We
me.
got on the mat.
We sparred MMA.
Yeah, we did all that.
Yeah, man. Mad
did.
respect to you.
Man, appreciate
You're a
it, appreciate it,
legendary
appreciate it.
competitor.
Appreciate
And
it,
that's what it's
appreciate it.
all about, man, is competing and bettering yourself for your
sure.
family. And I said earlier, I'm grateful to be here and work with all these people
Yeah.
who find time to come and train
Yeah.
and be better.
Yeah, we got it in, man.
And so
So
I'm
the name
doing well,
Platinum, man. So the name Platinum, where that came from, man?
Platinum.
Platinum.
I be doing that with questions, man. Platinum.
Yeah.
It came from a friend here who was working in the back there, the Spartan. I used to be on house arrest.
Yeah.
My friend Spartan and his dad would come pick me up and have a protein bar. Shout out Mark Nicholson, and a Gatorade, and we would go train at the best jiu-jitsu guys
Yeah.
in Central Florida. And we just sat around talking about nicknames one day because I was going to be a famous fighter. I was going to beat people up.
You already knew. You already made your mind up on what it was going to
Platinum
be.
Mike Perry. Like, it just, I don't
And
know.
that's what it was going to be.
I like the Silver Surfer or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That is crazy. So, of course, we're here, man. You have your camp already. May 16th, you versus Nate Diaz. Netflix, LA. And most likely it's going to be the most viewed MMA event ever, bro.
I think it's at the Intuit Dome.
Golly, that's big, my
Los
man.
Angeles.
That's big.
Yeah, man,
Is that
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a?
huge.
Is that gonna be? You know what I mean, more pressure on you, or is that just feeding the beast?
I do it
Like, you
anyway.
just-
I hope people watch, you know. My
Oh,
last
they gonna
fight,
watch.
Bare Knuckle, a lot of people watch.
Yeah.
People like a quick violence, a bloody mess. And,
Yeah.
and me and Nate are both proven to be able to work our best in there, in that type of environment.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's been a lot of days since I fought mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to put it all back together with my, with the success that I've had in bare knuckle boxing, hitting people here. I know that my job is to go into the MMA fight
Yeah.
and hit Nate.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta do. I gotta hit him.
You gotta hit him. You gotta hit
And
him.
then counter what he tries to counter.
Yeah. Yeah. How did that phone call happen? When MVP called you, you know, was Nate's name the first name that came? Did they have some other options on the table, or, you know, did it come a little bit? You know what I mean, later on.
I think Nate's name was the first.
Was it the first
And
that came
depen-
across the table?
You know, because I have been building up.
Yep.
to an opportunity like that. And like he said, that we're the only ones that's been out here doing it. I know I've been out here doing it in bare knuckle.
Damn
a
right.
lot of guys, professionals, some of the best in the world,
Yeah.
they go, I ain't doing that bare knuckle shit.
I already talked to you. We already had too many
Ain't doing
conversations about that,
shit.
brother.
I learned to love it.
I see it.
Your little knuckles hit my face, and I'm gonna break your hand, and then I'm gonna break your face with my fucking hand, and it hurts, and it's sharp, and it cuts people,
Golly.
and it just gets down into it.
That's something different, man. That's
so,
something different.
Little gloves against Nate, throughout MMA history,
Yeah.
fighters went UFC, Pride, influencer boxing, and back.
Yeah.
I'm finally going back to MMA.
Golly,
I'm a
man.
mixed martial artist. I'm a martial artist at heart.
Yeah.
I'm like an anime character. My favorite cartoon.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah?
know? Something
Oh, yeah?
like that. I try to stay a little ignorant.
But how was those negotiations, though? Like, was it hard with this negotiation, or did everything just come together?
Shit,
Did you agree? Did Nate's side agree? Is it something that y'all been working on for, you know what I mean, like a nice bit of time?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, my last fight was October 4th.
Okay.
And they told me, they're like, oh, when people say, oh, it can't, tell them it came together last minute. I mean,
It
it
did?
kind of did, but like we got a little under 6 weeks right now until the fight. And, it came together, and October 4th I was supposed to fight him, and then maybe he had other opportunities. They keep comparing us to the UFC White House 250 anniversary card.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the best in the world, right?
Yeah.
We're all the best fighters we can be,
For sure.
and we're getting an opportunity with Netflix to be seen by millions. Nate was a name. There was another name, Jorge
it?
Masvidal.
Really?
That's a dangerous fight.
Really?
I like that fight,
They brought that fight to you?
so that I don't want to get ahead of myself.
I'm saying, but they brought that fight
but
to you
my
too?
job is to go beat Nate and
Yeah.
then create these other opportunities.
No, but I'm saying, like, is that one of the names they brought to you, with this situation too? But it just didn't pan out?
And then there was two other names. And then Nate, actually, Nate came back. The White House card got introduced.
Yep.
And then I think some things kind of fell through.
Yep.
And, now we're competing against them.
That's it. So it just came together.
And we're all just happy to be able to entertain.
Yeah. Let's make it happen. So your last fight in the UFC, in the MMA was what? 2021. You know what I mean? So you haven't been in that space for a while. How do you feel getting back on the mat? How do you feel putting back on the little gloves? I mean, you've been doing the bare knuckle for so long, and possibly, having to grapple again. How does it feel really trying to get back in here and trying to incorporate that? Like, I'm in the gym now. I'm seeing you working on your boxing, you working on your grappling. You know what I mean? How does that feel getting back to that?
It feels great. I've loved like getting to mess around with everything again.
Yeah.
And all the people here are willing to do that.
Yeah.
To have a Muay Thai fight with you, throw a little knees and elbows and pushes and pulls, trips.
Yeah.
You try to throw people down, get some ground and pound.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You've been doing like the bare knuckle for some time now, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like, is it like almost like a relearning process?
But
trying
that's
to
how I always
relearn?
fought.
Okay.
That's how I always fought. Even when I could do, spinning shit. Like, I've been practicing spinning shit and Superman punches. The stuff you see in movies, flying knees. That's what you practice now because those are MMA moves.
Yeah.
They're flashy.
Yeah.
And, but I'm always the guy who's like, 1-1-2, slip, body hook, bang, bang. And I'm basic on boxing skills. So I know my job is to go in here and make it the kind of fight that I've given people in bare knuckle.
Yeah.
But with little gloves.
Yeah. So with this fight, I mean, just like I told you before when I came in, I've known Nate for a long time, man. That's my boy too, man. And the thing with Nate is, he has a big, gas tank too. You know what I'm saying? He can go, and his stuff isn't always, it's like when you watch him, it doesn't always look correct. It's almost like it's very awkward but it's effective at the same time. Do you think that he's gonna stand up and bang with you? You know, he knows how effective you are.
His banging's a little different.
Yeah.
It's like lighter, or it may not have the same amount of like driving force that I try to put on some of my shots, but it's like quick and cutty.
Yes,
and
yeah,
it's tight, and he's
yeah.
just constant.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Even when you hit him, he's gonna be like punching you right behind it. So I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I get this.
It's like he just continues to keep going. Like you hit him with a shot, he's gonna come back. It may look awkward, and you don't know why you're getting hit with these shots like this and like this and like this, but he gonna keep on coming. But it's the same thing with you though. You know what I'm saying? I've seen enough of your fights.
Right.
It doesn't matter if they hit you with a brick wall.
I've been elbowed in my face and didn't even blink.
One thing about Perry gonna keep coming, bringing that pressure and looking at you like this and ready to try to get some more of that shit and hit you with it. It's crazy.
Until I get tired, right? But and this fight is five-minute rounds.
Is it?
5 fives, 25 minutes, which 12 threes is 36 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you count the 1 minute in between each round, that's 45 minutes under the lights. And this is my first 5-round fight. My longest fight was the Jake Paul fight was my longest fight.
Wow.
It was my first fight that went over 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And when I got knocked down,
I
felt
was
like
mad
his
at him. I ain't
punches
gonna lie
didn't
to you.
hurt.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was getting tired.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was at that fight. That fight
But
with
he
you and Jake
broke
Paul.
my rib though.
Hey,
First punch of the fight broke my rib.
Really?
Because I think my rib got hurt a week before in my last sparring by an 8-0 boxer I was training with, and he caught me 8th round, caught me by the shot. I'm like, I backed up. I'm like, first thing Jake did, break my rib. It broke. I popped.
Really?
I'm like, I fought him for 6 rounds, just over 15 minutes total of time in the fight.
And that was the longest that you've ever fought.
And
wow.
No excuses.
Yeah.
Jake was big, and I tried to. I think my preparation was a little off. I think I tried to be big and put weight on people in a fight, and then it wasn't wearing on Jake too much for me. I think I should have been tighter, leaner, faster, and more in shape like I am now.
What did you get from that bare knuckle, expert to fighting an actual, of course they say Jake Paul's a good, he can box a little bit.
He become a boxer. Look,
of course.
Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley.
Yeah.
Those are real competitors.
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
I'm saying, what's the difference that you seen in there in that fight? You know what I mean? Like, say that you're fighting a lot of these guys that fight the bare knuckle, but now actually fighting somebody in there with a little different type of skill that know how to move, that know how to turn you, know how to try to set you up with, with some different type of shots as a boxer. Did you see, that much of a difference fighting Jake?
It's just like, I was a step behind and couldn't quite get over that step before him.
Yeah.
Throughout the 6 rounds.
Yeah.
It was just like it felt like something I did wrong in training and preparation. It felt like it wasn't that night. It was just, Jake did a good job and I thought some of my shit was wearing on him. I was having some moments.
Yeah.
I hit him with some shit.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. There was a threshold. I wish Chris Young didn't stop it. Let me fucking...
It's just like you were taking shots, but I can see your mentality. Same as bare knuckle, you just wanted to keep coming. And it was like, I'm seeing you trying to hit him with these shots.
I was tired.
I was like, man, if he didn't have these gloves on, it may be a different story.
The gloves are
You know what I'm saying?
different
But
for
it's a different ball game once you have these gloves on, when you get a guy that can kind of move and shake and block very well. And I think with you too, I was getting mad, and that yelling. I'm like, Mike need to move his head.
I like more fighting in the clinch too.
Yeah.
Because once I close the gap on you, and especially MMA, I can use little elbows, knees, trips. That shit works. But then we run into the wrestlers, who when you start doing that stuff to them, they fucking shoot on your legs, and they make it go to the ground. I'm prepared for that.
Okay.
I know how to deal with those guys. Terrence McKinney's here.
Yep.
He's got 16 first-round finishes. He's in the UFC, just had a big 20-second knockout the other day.
Yeah.
And he's a phenomenal wrestler.
And that's all I was going to say, man, going into this fight with Nate. How confident are you going to be in your ground game? Because, of course, he has a great ground game, as well. But what if he tries to switch it up and take you down?
I keep it simple, and I will hit him in the face on my back if I have to. And I'm very tough to hold down.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to hit you in the face and then try to create space to get my knee and then get an underhook. I just want to get you face to face with me so I can get up. You know what I mean?
Get it right back up and
that's
get
it.
back to
I just want to get up, and then I can fight you in the clinch. I'm mean in the clinch.
Yeah, very.
I was a very mean clinch fighter. I used to land knees and elbows on people, and so I get to do that again. DBX gets to do it. I ain't get to fight in that yet. We just sit on the sidelines and talk trash. I want to fight you in DBX.
We're going to talk about DBX in a minute. I'll whoop Mike ass in the DBX. But listen, man, we got, I got a chance to see some interview. I heard some statement saying that Nate was going to try to use you as a stepping stone to potentially fight like a Jake Paul in the MMA.
Well,
what's your thoughts on that?
Right?
Yeah.
We're all and then there's another side of it. There's me getting to fight the great Nate Diaz, who has established this fan base and this character to him that people love. And, I gotta beat them. I gotta beat this guy up, and then my next 10 years, because I'm ready. I'm prepared for that. For the next 10 years to fight. To fight like hell.
Look at this
because I keep fucking making this money fighting, and they keep digging the hole deeper
giving it to
for me to give it to them.
Keep giving it to them. Huh?
So it's like I gotta keep digging deeper.
I told y'all this one because Mike is crazy. You hear what I'm saying?
But it's real though.
No, it's real. It was real. So this fight gonna be on. It's gonna be on his turf, West Coast.
Yeah, that's it.
Sacramento, man. You know
pressure on him or pressure on me.
But one thing I don't want to see, Mike, I'm telling you right now, if you in that middle of that ring with him, I don't want to see him slap you, Mike, because he got that. You know what I mean? I don't want to see him hit you that Sacramento slap, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If he slap me, then he gonna get punched back.
He gonna get punched back. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it?
I'm not going to slap because I don't want to really.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I will slap. But I'll slap box people.
Yeah.
Out on the street, fans want to talk that heat.
Come
on with it. I'm about it.
He ready.
We could go viral every weekend. Somebody see me out in public, we just start slap boxing.
Start slapping each other and getting it in.
They don't want to do that to themselves. I'm telling you.
Man, so he going to be on the West, man. So it's going to be his home turf. Do you think it's gonna make a difference? Nate's gonna show up with about 100 homies, and he's gonna be trying to really, probably press you, all week. You know what I mean? Do you think he's gonna have a big advantage, fighting on his home turf out there on the West Coast? Or you sure that it isn't really gonna make a difference? You coming to handle business?
Nate's gotta be smart in the fight against me.
Why you say that?
He'll pace himself.
You think so?
He'll walk away from the fight at times. In the fight, you know what I mean? He'll walk away. He'll be like, he'll do a little crowd reaction type of stuff to get my mind out of play, and then come at me, and then.
You think he's gonna play all those games?
It's just I don't really.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm so tunnel vision. I'm like, I'm gonna be right here in front of him waiting to try to hit him.
I don't know if he's gonna have time to do that because I know how you're gonna come. You're gonna be right. You're gonna be trying to bring that pressure to him. I don't know if he's gonna be trying to play with it.
But I can't just get caught though, right? So if he is doing that to disrupt the timing, if he is throwing me off a little bit, then I'm gonna have to play the game with him. I'm gonna be like, "What's up, too?" Some of my training partners look like they've been waiting their whole life to act like Diaz.
Really?
They've been talking mad shit to be training, pushing me, flicking me off. What is it? Every time I hit them, they're like,
they get ready.
Shit. I'm like, bro, I've been fighting Nate Diaz for years, apparently.
They ready.
Yeah,
they get you.
So.
Well, that's what you need there,
I just want with Netflix, man, we're getting the opportunity to show apparently millions of people.
It's going to be big, Mike. This is a big situation.
And I'm grateful, man. I've always been a humble martial artist. I may talk shit. I say funny jokes. I watch comedy, comedians. I like Mojo right now. He's funny right now.
This
So,
guy's crazy.
you know,
Uh,
life, man.
I mean, like, what is Mike Perry, plan to prove come fight night? Like, what did you want to do? What's gonna be your dream outcome for fight night? What are you trying to prove?
I just got my doc, and I'm about to, I gotta buy a boat right now. It's like 150, 200K. Right now I gotta get this boat for my 25-foot slip. I gotta pick the right one. It's gonna cost me. And then me and my family gonna be on the boat every day under the roof in the sun, just chilling. That's the goal.
So you got to handle business. I mean, I'm talking about fight night. What's going to be, what are you going to try to prove fight night to everybody?
See, I need to
Big stage. Nate Diaz. What is Mike Perry going to want to prove fight night?
What am I going to want to prove?
Yes. What you want everybody in that arena to leave?
That I work so hard and I train so hard and I'm a beast and I'm unstoppable. And I deserve my relaxation time on that boat. And
But how do you want the fight to finish?
Oh, that's already done, man. We used to say we take them to the beach, boy.
What's that mean?
When you go to the beach and you laying in the sun and you wake up from your nap that you just took and you in paradise. You going to the beach, boy. Like, I'm fitting to send you to that nap on the beach. I'm telling you, you're going to wake up and be in paradise.
That's what it is?
That's what it is.
All right, then. That's what it is.
I'm going to be, nobody knocks out Nate.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I'm going to.
That's it.
I'm going to hit him hard and hurt him.
That's it. I like that. It's going to be your first fight. I'm fighting back in the MMA space for a minute. Do you think that you're going to try to, do more of that? Possibly jump back into UFC or possibly, jump back into more MMA fights, or you think the bare knuckle is home, for you? You know what I mean? After this fight, you going back to bare knuckle and that's just where you're at.
No, because my people go back to the UFC, right? And I haven't yet. I think there's opportunities and options for Nate to go back, right? So I have those same options and opportunities. And when I beat Nate, and then, I think we're looking at the next fight could be something like that, or
really?
It depends with Netflix.
Yeah, it's big.
Is Netflix against the UFC? Yeah, because they're not working together.
Yeah,
we're working against them. So, me versus Francis Ngannou next.
This guy's nuts.
Or Anthony Joshua.
What's wrong with
Jake
you, man?
Crazy for fighting Anthony Joshua.
But you what?
I give him credit for
180? Oh, you
right now 186, 185.
Okay, yeah, Jake was crazy. See what happened to him. He can't, maybe MMA.
I could fight Jake in MMA after this, right?
Yeah.
Would he do it? I threw him on his head when we boxed.
Yeah,
I took his back. I'd have been like.
I think you put on a great performance. Shit, a lot of different things gonna open up for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what matters. We work now, stay consistent, grind.
Yeah.
Do what I'm supposed to do in the fight. Look good on camera.
Yeah.
I could do my hair and stuff. We was just working. We was training. So, I gotta get fresh again, clean up, look good for the wife.
That's it, man.
And it's important in life.
This about to be a big one, Mike.
I'm gonna have fun with it, man. Thank you so much.
Have fun with it. You're right. Just have fun with it.
For working with me today. And,
man. We came in. We got a little bit of work in today, man. They're trying to touch a little bit of the boxes, and a little bit of the boxing stuff, the MMA stuff. Y'all guys had me rolling around. You're trying to choke me out and trying to arm bar me.
No, but we got to see those punches on the mids.
Yeah.
Up against
but I need to get in shape, bro. I ain't been in shape for a while. I need to get back in the mix. I ain't been in the mix for a while. Yeah, I got kind of tired. But I'll be back. Give me 2 weeks, Mike.
I was just tired. I was just like,
give me 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago.
Give me 2 weeks. I'll be here getting it in. 2 weeks.
You got too much going on.
I got a lot going on, man.
You ain't got time to work out.
Nah.
Two times a day every day.
I'm gonna let y'all boys have it, man. So, you've been doing some of everything now, man. You done, You've done some of the boxing. Of course, you're going back into the MMA, which you have done before. You've done a little bit of you've done a lot of bare knuckle. Which ones do you think that you like the most right now? Which one do you feel more comfortable at right now? The bare knuckle, MMA, boxing? You know what I mean? Like, which one of that do you like
Well,
the most?
I'm anticipating that there's going to be a moment in this MMA fight. You know, but it's bare knuckle seems easy right now with these wrestlers shooting these double legs on me.
Yeah.
It's not that, you know, it's like I'd rather them throw a bare knuckle punch at my face than sometimes when they finish these takedowns and they're laying on top of you and you're just
And that'd be the thing, man.
Shit.
And that'd be the thing. Like, even when it comes to, like, a lot of us, you know what I mean, us like boxers, we, you know, some of us may have that mindset, okay, let me test it out. Let me try it out. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you get in there, man, these wrestlers take you down and they're going to spoil, I mean, like I say, like your whole training camp. You can go and train the whole camp, you know, on your feet, a little bit on the ground from time to time so you can show your skills. But, man, a guy come through and take you down and just leave you there all night. You just feel like you went through that training camp for nothing, man. I mean, it's a completely different feel. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like you're a fighter.
I'm preparing for those situations.
You have to. You don't know how they come.
I have great training partners, wrestlers, holding me in those positions. Sometimes we start in those positions and then work from there and get out.
Yeah.
So, you know, so you're not lost when you get into the fight.
Yeah.
And I won't be. I've always been a martial artist, and I'm just going to use my skills in phone booth fighting, because that's what I do in bare knuckle. I get in a phone, I get right in your pocket. I just walk right in. Even if you're punching me, I just walk right in, and I'm like, bam, bam, bam.
Damn bullshit, man.
Short and sweet.
That shit is crazy, bro. I don't watch too many of your little fights, and something's wrong with you, bro. Something's wrong with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, do you have certain guys in the fight game now that you love watching? Boxers.
Yeah.
Boxers.
Yeah.
You know, what guys do you like watching right now?
Benavidez.
Beast.
You know, Tank.
Beast.
Mayweather still works.
Yeah.
Mayweather's still posting little sparring videos and bag videos, training, or his old stuff. You know, I used to watch a lot of Mayweather stuff and Mike Tyson stuff and Anthony Joshua, Usyk.
Usyk is dope.
Better Beeve.
Okay, you
Bivol.
know your stuff, Mike.
Plant. I watch all the boxers. Their movement is most important to me, and then, you know, the grappling stuff is just. I mean, there's some easy answers, but sometimes when these guys are re-shooting on you, it gets problematic.
Okay, so let's get to the bare knuckle talk. The last fight against Jeremy Stephens, brutal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like Jeremy Stephens, I mean, I watched him for a few years, you know, in the UFC, and of course going over to the bare knuckle, I know how much of a tough competitor he is. But seeing that fight, it's like, I mean, he was confident, he hit you with a lot of shots, but it's like you like the Terminator. You'll get hit with shots and just that type of pressure that you were putting on him, bro. And the way he was getting hit, I can just see the confidence just seeping out of him round by round or just minute by minute. When he was hitting you with shots and you just kept coming, kept looking like it wasn't phasing you. Can you give us a little bit of example of that fight with you and Jeremy?
Jeremy was tough. He did good. Yeah. Because he took a hell of a beating in my opinion.
He did.
You know, I had to take some shots, but I put myself in a position in the fight as soon as it starts where, you know, like Jeremy was able to land one naked shot.
Yeah.
Okay, even if it's hard, you know, I put my foot down on, I tuck my chin, and I make it painful for you to hit me.
Golly.
And
okay, so that's the technique of yours that you
know, where's the follow-up? I'm rolling with the shot too.
Yeah.
But I want your punches to go, you know, obviously I want to protect my chin. I didn't have cuts on my face.
Yeah.
And my lips get cut and I bleed from my teeth, I guess. I don't know. But he took some devastating shots as well. He would go down to a knee and get up.
Yeah, get back up.
And, you know, I even Connor was like, nah, don't stop that. I'm killing him.
Yeah.
And he would just, at the end of the fight, I knock him down 3 times in the last round.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was the 6th of the fight, third time in 1 round. And then he would go down to a knee and take 10, 15 seconds to get back into the fight. So he was trying to wear down on the rounds, and I was breaking him down, man.
Breaking him down, seriously, man. It got to a point.
He only had 1 shot, you know, he had no follow-up. And that was because after he landed the 1 shot, I'm coming back.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm with it.
I see him try to move a little bit. I see him try to, you know, try to create distance. But it's like every time you got close, and even if he tried to duck off or try to move off some type of way, as soon as he felt those knuckles, it was like...
He was tough, man.
No, he was tough. But I'm just saying, like, when you're in a position like that, you know what I mean? How much can you take? At that point, you start thinking about life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to keep getting hit with this sharp shit.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
Life gonna hit you whether you want it or not.
Facts.
I wake up waiting for the hit. When I walk out the door, the plane's gonna land at my front door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, your mindset is kind of retarded, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
hold on now.
No, I'm saying,
hold
like, listen.
now.
No, I'm saying, like, listen, like, you know, I know what it takes to be a world champion. I've been a world champion multiple times. I know what it takes mentally and physically to be a world champion. I just think bare knuckle is different. You're different in that way, you know. But I'm saying, like, what do you think, you know, separates the men from the boys when it comes to the bare knuckle fighting? Bare knuckle fighting.
Everybody got that little bitch in them. And theirs be loud, and they be listening to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You gotta do the work, I guess. You gotta do I do the training, and I trained it. People can say whatever they want, but I continue to have success.
Yeah.
I may stumble at times, like I'm in the position to stumble.
Yeah.
During an attempt, so, and still come out on top of it. It's all a part of the progress.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, say like your fight with Luke Rockhold that I watched. Of course, I know Luke from back in the UFC. When you see a guy like Luke that's well accomplished, and to get in there with you in the bare knuckle fight, and of course, in his mind, just like a lot of other guys, a lot of other fighters, because you got that fighting mentality in you, you think, okay, I can get into this and I can get to it as well, even though it's bare knuckle. But as soon as he, you know, felt your fist and your knuckles in his mouth, and I'm serious, and he felt that tooth get knocked out, and the fight just kept going. I mean, I think that's when he really figured out, this is crazy. What am I doing? To be in a fight like that.
I told Luke, though, he made a stupid, simple mistake.
Brother, when you fighting somebody.
His mouthpiece was not
And
good.
then you punch somebody in the mouth, no gloves, and he feels your fist knock out his tooth. You want to sit there and think about, like, damn, do I really want to do this? My tooth is going now. Am I going to keep this shit going? And this joker right here that's in front of me, he looked like he want to knock the rest of my teeth out. He's steady coming. You know what I mean? And for him to be such an accomplished fighter and to hang it up like that and to quit like that got to tell you something, man. That got to tell you something. And you sitting here talking like it's regular shit. That shit is nuts. You know what I'm saying? You know, what do you think Luke did? I'm telling you, what do you think his mindset was at with that? Or you don't know, or you don't care?
People get a new pain that they ain't felt. And You know, like, I've been there before.
That's that talk,
But,
man.
like,
That's different.
I don't know. There was a pain when I hit Luke and his tooth went into my knuckle. I didn't think about it. I didn't know. But when I hit him, I was like, ooh, I don't know what that was, but I want to do it again.
That's crazy.
It was like my knuckle was hungry.
This nigga's crazy.
And then after the fight was over, I looked at my knuckle and there was a bite.
That's crazy.
It was like a bite in my knuckle, dog. So.
And that's one thing about it. I went to a fight down in, I went to a bare knuckle fight down in Miami, and I see one of the fighters and they're walking out. You know, we chopping it up, and you know, he asked me how I like it, and I'm like, yeah, you know, it's dope. You know, what about you? He said that's the only sport that you take pain delivering a shot and taking a shot. And when he said that, I said, yeah, I don't know if I want to do none of that.
You know,
I don't know if I want to.
MMA with kicking and shit.
Yeah.
Kicking people in their arms or their elbow hits your shin or shin to shin.
Yeah, but
I'm like, damn.
I'm saying though, Mike, it's a different feeling when you have bone on bone action. When you punch somebody and they feel your knuckles in their eye socket. When you punch somebody and they feel the bridge of their nose break with your fist. It's a different type of pain. We use gloves, and we can box.
There's a little bit
touch
different
guys.
technique to it, with the gloves.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm saying.
Movement, balance. Is
Yeah, of
different.
course. But I'm saying when you're hitting and you are in combat, bone versus bone.
Yeah.
That's a different feeling. Feeling that shit crush your skull in your face. And that's one thing about it. I don't think that you can go into a bare knuckle fight without automatically knowing in your mind your face is gonna get cut up.
Yeah.
Like I go into fights and I'm like, all right, cool. Either I'm out box or I know if I stay with a tight defense, yeah, I mean, I'm finna be cool. In a bare knuckle fight, I don't see how it's possible not to come out clean.
Well, so in the last fight with Jeremy Stevens, I'm going out and I'm expecting that I'm probably going to be hit, but I think my defense and movement is pretty good. How I've trained, I'm slipping whatever in the back. Mostly, I'm looking to hit you at the same time as you hitting me. I don't even care.
Yeah.
That's mostly what I try to do, is throw while you're throwing.
Yeah.
But like in the Jeremy Stevens fight, right before it started and they're calling my name, I start howling, screaming. Because I knew what I was about to go through.
Golly.
And, you know, I usually feel it the next day. Whatever I feel that night,
You ain't tripping.
I ain't tripping.
Next day,
Next day I
That shit
wake
gonna
up
be swelled
and
up
I
with
be
the pen.
swole, but I wake up with a smile, dog.
cause you got that check.
Yeah, I got the check. I'll take the check.
So you got that check at the end of the day. And crazy thing about it, bro, like the same thing when it comes to that, man. Like I've seen,
Fuck the check too.
you know what I mean? I've seen the women. That's the thing that bugs me out too. When I see the women doing the bare knuckle, but I see, you know, videos and pictures of these women, you know, banging it out, faces mutilated, smashed up,
There's some
bleeding
good ones.
everywhere.
There's some good ones
Oh,
out
I've
there,
seen
huh?
it. I've seen it. I'm talking about faces looking ridiculous. Just imagine, like you have a wife or you a kid, you see your mom come home
No, I ain't doing
looking crazy.
that. I'll do that so they don't.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's probably one side of it that I'm just
But
like,
my
yeah, that's
son
not-
might be in the mix.
Your son, you think so?
I gotta stop bullshit. Benavidez's son out here
Yeah.
slapping.
Yeah, Benavidez son like he a beast with it, man. But I'm saying, like, would you let your kids do that? You let your kids do the like bare knuckle?
Yeah, they're gonna
You said they going to?
hit. He
I
gonna.
mean, they gonna
he gonna
hit.
get in a bare knuckle fight one day.
Yeah.
He bare knuckle fight his sister right now. They 5 and 3.
Getting it in.
Yeah, they be going at each other, pulling hair,
Yeah, my kids do too.
smacking, takedowns.
Yeah, my kids do too. My
Yeah,
kids do.
It's fun. That's how they're gonna learn.
Do you think the BKFC saved your career? Or they made,
I'm very grateful.
or they actually made the Mike Perry that everybody knows right now today?
Well, it's all been Mike Perry, if you want to think about it that way.
Yeah.
I had a dream to go to the UFC.
Yep.
I had some ideas to make some noise when I got there. I did.
Yep.
Fought like hell, had fun.
Yep.
Got an opportunity to do something that I noticed a lot of people going, I don't want to do that.
Definitely.
I got to go to bare knuckle. Before I went to bare knuckle, I fought in a triangle against a 27-3 pro boxer whose record is more now in a mixed rules bare knuckle style with a 7 or 8 or 6 ounce glove, a MMA training glove on.
Yeah.
Michael Seals.
Yeah.
And, you know, had a hell of a fight. I trained hard for that. And then I went into bare knuckle, fought some
Went crazy.
tough knuckleheads. I'm very grateful to bare knuckle, David Feldman, my management, my team, all the people that have done business with me as I've continued to work hard and try to be a better role model and upstanding citizen.
Yeah.
I think that's important. My kids looking up to me.
That's a fact.
I don't want them screaming and yelling and doing all this bad stuff, making messes at the house. I can't do that in the world.
Yeah.
I have to,
You gotta,
you know,
yeah, show by example, huh?
yeah, show by
gotta-
example.
They done tamed you a little bit, them kids.
My wife.
Oh, we
My
gonna get into her.
wife.
We gonna get into her in a little bit. you know
She's
what I
so responsible. I'm like, let's be reckless.
Listen, I already know. We gonna get into that too. We gonna get into that. You know what I mean? Like last BKFC event, I seen Lorenzo Hunt. You know, talking big. He said he's the new king of violence. You heard him talking his talk.
He's a jerk.
Lorenzo Hunt said he's the new king of violence, man. He seen you out there sitting in the crowd. He still was talking that. He still was saying that he is the new king of violence. Where's Mike Perry? Huh? He's over there sitting down.
When you was my co-main event, what happened? Mick Terrell won that night.
Yeah.
It was a tough attempt for him. He was going up to heavyweight, trying to be a 3-weight world champion. One of the first. No one's been that across any platform. Well, I guess boxing.
Yeah.
The weight classes are a little closer.
Yeah.
So there has been. Manny Pacquiao was like an 8 different class world champion, right?
Yeah.
So, but in MMA, it's more spread out, 10 pounds each at least.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a tough fight. It's just not an offer that's on the table.
No?
You know, I think.
I mean, he been putting on some
I
great
think he was
shows.
5-4 in MMA,
Yeah.
and he's like the most experienced, I think, bare knuckle fighter. He's like 14-2, or 13-2 or something. He's got 15.
Yeah.
So I'm 6-0. It's just not an offer that's come to the table.
It hasn't come to the table yet.
It hasn't come to the table. Because another thing is, to fight me, he'd have to come to 185,
Yeah, what's his weight now?
you know, 2 something. You know what I mean? He come down.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna come down. for that.
He did with Josh Dyer. He fought him again at 185. So, you know, he makes that weight cut. I think he cuts down.
You think that's the most? I mean, I
He's
think
a
that.
tough fight, yeah.
I think
and
that's
it's
my-
bare knuckle. He's probably the hardest knucklehead I would have had.
Yeah, that's what I'm
faced.
saying. That would probably be the biggest fight, you know, in bare knuckle for you. I mean, as of right now, since of course, he had a great performance that last fight.
I don't know why they've told me he's just not the fighter. I don't know if
Really?
anyone's making the noise.
Yeah,
He just doesn't seem to make that mainstream noise, apparently.
yeah. Okay, I mean.
So maybe this
No,
is
that
me
makes-
saying, oh, yeah, whatever. Maybe he did make enough noise. I don't know. The offer hasn't come. If they offer me a fight, I have 2 fights left with bare knuckle, but I
Okay.
got something in the way.
Yeah,
I got some other work to do.
yeah. You got Nate on deck.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, okay, you know, of course, like Lorenzo Hunt, he isn't a big name. I mean, he isn't a mainstream name, for you right
A
now.
big, scary, tough guy that
Yeah, he is.
I'm not going to get a lot for. I mean, I'm going to get a lot anyways, but a lot to me ain't a lot to some others, or, a lot to them ain't a lot to me sometimes.
Yeah. And you have one big mainstream name that keeps popping. Well, I'm not going to say keep popping up. Y'all continue to go back and forth, you and Conor, in which, of course, I've known Conor for a very long time. He's a showman, of course. I see y'all always talking shit, going back and forth. You really think Conor would try to do that, would try to hop in that.
Conor
In
got
the
to
bare
fight
knuckle?
again. I don't know if he's gonna do that. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
He's got to get back in the octagon first.
Yeah.
There's big business
Yeah,
there
yeah,
for
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I don't. It's cool that him coming to bare knuckle had
Yeah,
a
of
lot
course.
to do with me,
That's big.
and having him help us promote and show the world the tough fucking
Yeah.
shit that we do, and he knows it's tough, and he has a.
But do you think he will ever
Idea.
get into it though? Once you start making all that money, Mike, you got $100 million, you selling on yachts every weekend, you sitting. I mean, like we say in the fight game,
It's the
you know,
one
and
thing you can't buy.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like, like we say in the fight game, in the boxing game, it's hard to get up when you're sitting on. I mean, we sleeping on silk sheets. He's sleeping on some silk sheets.
Yeah, but after you've had practice sleeping on those silk
Yeah.
sheets for a while,
Yeah.
you wake up and you grow up and you realize,
Yeah.
oh, I was really good at something
Yes.
that got me here.
Yes.
He's doing it at a different level.
Yeah.
He's doing it on the yacht.
Yeah.
He's pushing himself to a new
Yeah.
intensity on the yacht.
And that's the thing too. I think once you have it in you, bro. Once you got that fighter, like I say, in you. And like I said, I've known Conor for a very long time, personally, and I know that he's always been this way. He's always been a competitor. So it gets to a point, once you make this money, yeah, you enjoy it, but after you've had it for some time now, you've had it for a long time now.
you fall
you
back
miss it.
into those old habits.
Yeah, like you miss it. You miss the fight game.
You get disciplined.
You know what I mean? You miss the discipline of it. So you miss the discipline of the fight game. You miss everybody. You're saying that you're the man because you kicked the ass. You miss that. It always goes back to the essence of being a man. I tell people all the time, the reason why, when we fight, you see all these big celebrities front row. You see these billionaires. You see these movie stars. You see these, like I said, these big entertainers because they admire what we do because they can't do it. You can have all the money in the world. You see all the ladies sitting. When it comes to fighting another man and going in combat in the ring and showing everybody that you're the man, that you're tougher, it's something about that. That all men, all women as well, the world is going to always admire. So even though
love
Conor
that.
has all that money, I know that he misses that because he know that he has it or he used to have it.
Yeah.
And he still wants to tap into that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a big fight. Nate talked about, having maybe the opportunity. But the thing about getting the call that you're going to fight Conor,
Yeah.
it keeps not happening.
What you mean?
Mike Perry shows up.
Yeah.
That's not
But he's still on the contract.
that's
with
not
UFC.
against Conor.
I'm saying he's still under contract with UFC though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
they
like, don't
can't
these
really do-
contracts have time frames, and
yeah, but it
there's
seems
gotta
like,
be stipulations.
Yeah, but it seems like these guys be locked in for a long time. Like even John
Well,
was
if
saying
there's
about it.
money there, if there's lots of money sitting there waiting for you to go grasp it,
Yeah, like
but
him
they
and
won't
Floyd.
just let him come get it.
Like him and Floyd. They made that happen.
Don't Floyd got like 6 fights coming up right now this year?
Yeah, I believe
Only
so.
got 6 different ones?
Yeah, but I'm saying like for Conor, he's locked in with UFC. I believe they made that fight happen, or they allowed that fight to happen because there was so much money on the table. And both sides ate. UFC was in the mix. PBC and Al Heyman, they were in the mix. They made it happen because it made sense money-wise. It was
The
global.
Floyd-Conor collaboration was sick.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a
for
sick
sure.
one.
So there was a lot of money on the table. So I think that was the reason why they made it happen. But besides that, I don't know if they'll let him do anything outside the UFC, until his contract is up. And I don't know, when that's going to be.
Right.
know
Well,
what I'm
so,
saying?
we had him promote bare knuckle, and
Yeah.
maybe somebody gets a free fight out of him at a club and he beats her or something. Try him at the spot.
He big on that. He big on
You gotta
that,
do what you
man.
gotta do out there.
You have to. So now, Mike, I need you to tell the truth. What do you think will happen between me and you in bare knuckle if me and you fought in bare knuckle? This shit right here, I wasn't in shape. I'm in here playing. I'm in here playing. Now, but remember that. Remember, I'm in here playing. What do you think happens when me and you, Bare Knuckle BKFC, if y'all watching, what's the man name? First off, Connor. Who's the other?
Feldman.
David
Feldman.
Feldman, you bring the bag. That Mike Perry story is over. You understand what I'm saying?
Is it now?
You bring the bag, Connor, Mike Feldman.
I like it.
Understand me?
I
Lorenzo
think
Hunt, you sit to the side.
Yeah, you give him
Show you how
8
to-
months.
Oh, you give me
There's
8 months.
another little guy I'm gonna make quit. He gonna feel that bare knuckle. She said, "Fuck this." Where the gloves at?
Where the gloves at?
Nah.
This shit is trash. Nah, this shit is different, man. So, But then again, when I was doing my research on you, bro.
The
It's-
Juggernaut's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, nah, you
It's
big
a
boy.
scary fight, but I would do it.
You would
It's
do
a
it?
walk. It's a fight. I
then-
think I have skill and can move. I'm not afraid of people's punches.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be afraid. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't got to be afraid either. I'm going to give him a fight. I think there's a technical skill to it.
Yeah.
And I think I can fucking dance circles around him.
Would you
If I
dance
needed
circles
to.
around her? Because I just seen
Yeah.
you just play Terminator. You coming straight
Yeah,
to
but
him.
if you look at it, I don't just go forward or
Yeah.
backwards. I go to the side,
Yeah.
man. I'm like Mike Tyson. I'm like Sugar Ray Robinson. I'm like Roberto Duran. Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Without the gloves.
Hitman, I just don't have the length of Hitman,
And that's another thing, too, I'd be scared about, man. It's like, because I can punch hard, and the only thing I think about, if I fought bare knuckle, I'm going to break my hands for sure.
So I learned after the first one. The first one, Julian Lane's head was fucking my hands up. I think
Yeah.
after the first round, I dropped him in the first, and then his little tough ass kept moving and stayed in it, picked his, time and like when it, he ran a lot. But then I outpointed a lot, but then second round, my hands. So I was just
Done.
like touching them and getting out the way. That was when I still moved.
That's what I'm saying. Do your hands get numb, too?
But
Have
then
to be.
the boss
God.
told me after the fight, he said, these guys squeeze their hand so hard. So then I start training like that. I squeeze the fuck out of my hands. I'm not just sitting. I used to box like this, and with gloves on, you
You
close
catch.
it.
Yeah.
You close it. That wasn't working. So I started boxing tight fists and just
Really?
squeezing real tight. So when I hit their face, there's no problem.
Golly.
I haven't had a hurt hand since the first bare knuckle
As long
fight.
as you squeeze it tight.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was going to say. Like, how do you even, like, prepare for bare knuckle fighting, bro? Do you have to go and punch the wall for a little bit to get your knuckles hard? You got to hit your...
I see
you
the
gotta
old
punch
Bruce Lee stuff. They
Yeah.
do the.
Or they hitting
I used
like
to
little-
watch Ip Man, the Wing Chun stuff. They hitting the wood.
Yeah,
but
try
I
to
do
toughen it
little
up.
stuff and like Lyoto Machida posted videos. They hit this wooden stick. It's like an old Japanese martial art, Brazilian
Yeah.
martial art, and I don't know. I just start squeezing my fists
You squeeze it hard and just
and
go
making
back.
sure.
But you guys can wrap, like, the wrists, right?
Right.
That's what makes it even worse, too. Okay, like, you wrap the wrist...
I'm throwing a
That's what I'm saying.
sack
So
of
it's a-
rocks at
yeah,
your
some-
face.
That's what I'm saying. Like your shit's a brick. In the way that if they tie this up,
We don't go crazy though with
I'm
the
saying,
rap.
like, you tie this up, it ain't no wiggle move. It ain't no wiggle move.
Right.
You hitting straight brick at that point. I mean,
Right.
same thing with us. We get ready for our fights. They wrap us up tight, and we know that we have a brick waiting for whoever
Right.
it is. But then again, of course, you got a glove on. But to have your hand wrapped with nothing over it, straight knuckle, you're going to cut some shit up, you're going to break some shit up, or you're going to break your hand. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This is probably the most, animalistic sport out there right now. For men and women. And it's crazy, you're crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So,
I mean, that's really cool to have been a huge part of that
yeah.
for bare knuckle.
Yeah, really taking it-
I've had fun
Yeah.
having this success. Obviously, that much success and and pride and blood. I earned that money.
That's definitely blood money.
I have fun. I have fun with it, and I still do have fun. I
Yeah.
always will have fun.
Yeah, I mean, like for me doing some research, bro, because I had to find out, after watching the fights, and of course I've known you for a while, so I know, like you crazy in person, like for real. Like this ain't no joke, people. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to do some research. I'm like, Flint, Michigan. I said, he's from Flint? I said, oh, okay, it makes sense. Cause I got my other homeboy, my boy Andre Berto, he's from Flint. So I've been to Flint a few times to see him.
Darrell.
I've been there a few times over there to see him. So I know the city. Flint ain't got nothing going on. I mean, you walk in Flint, hey, listen, man, everybody I love
We
Flint.
did when I was there.
I'm talking about, you go there now, you see everything boarded up left and right.
Oh, man.
You see.
I haven't been there in years.
It looks
when
like
I was there, it
looked like it's a rough upbringing.
Me and Mark Ingram was at Southwestern.
Yeah.
Mark Ingram was on his way to the NFL in Alabama.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was on varsity. I was on junior varsity trying to play football up there.
Yeah.
Those guys were next level athletes, man.
Yeah, and I think when you grow up in environments like that, you got Andre Berto, you got Clarissa Shields from Flint, you got a few other people. And just me growing up in Polk County, it was very similar.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, if you don't have nothing else really productive to do, you trying to get up out of there.
Martial arts.
You're trying to get up out of there. I found a boxer gym young. Of course, my family, they're fighters, but you don't got nothing to do but train and try to be the best you can be to get that. I mean, that was my motivation, to get the hell up out of there.
I was from both of them places.
Yeah.
I've been out to Polk County.
Oh, you know about Polk County?
I was Michigan and Florida.
That's what I heard.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get to that, because that's one thing about it. I heard that you were born and raised in Flint, but you were going, back and forth, Michigan to Florida. Went to, 15, 20 different schools. You know what I mean? Why was that? Why was that situation? Was it your parents?
It's just life, Thinking back on it now, when I look back about past stories that I've told, I have a different outlook on being a parent now.
Yeah.
Things my dad and mom had to do and put up with, I bet I was a terror. Oh my God, my 5-year-old, my 3-year-old, they're terrorizing us.
Mine's is too.
My wife just want to cry and hold each other sometimes. It's like, because we can't beat you damn kids.
Yeah.
Is killing me.
Bad as hell. Mine's is too.
So I have a new appreciation for the parenting that I got in our situation.
Yeah.
Why it wasn't better? You mean, I saw something the other day that said, you mean to tell me I'm the first one in my family to lock in? I'm the one bringing the...
I've seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just... I don't know, man.
Nah, it's dope. You know what I mean? But with you going back and forth, I heard that you had some issues there in school. You was getting bullied a little bit. Why were they picking on little Mike Perry growing up? Why were they picking on you, bro?
Oh, man, maybe I was annoying and stuff sometimes. Or I had jokes or they were annoying and I was making jokes on them or vice versa, whatever. I always remember, man. I was telling my training partner the other day, I said, shout out to all the big, strong, men that I've come into contact with in my life that have taught me. And they, a lot more times than not, it's like a big black dude. Some of my first people, man, I've been training with black people. Black people have been beating me up my whole life. They're super athletic.
Yeah.
In Flint, they were 14 with beards, dunking basketballs, beat my ass and shit in the locker room or wherever.
Yeah, in Florida too.
Everywhere. And then one day, I don't know, I grew up, I became a fighter.
Well, you knew you was gonna. I mean, you grew up in that type of environment, bro. You gonna.
And then being a fighter, you grow up again. You have a new outlook.
Yeah.
That it's like, oh, with great power comes great responsibility.
That's a fact. So, at 11 years old, I heard you got into boxing just for some type of self-defense. because of a lot of different things you was going through. You know what I mean? Tell me about your dad, though. I've heard a few stories about your pops. Tell me about your pops. I kind of get a sense
He's a wild
that
guy.
you got a little bit of that
Craziness.
from your pops, man.
Perry.
He said, yeah.
Perry, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Perry.
Yeah, man. Tell me about your pops, man.
Yeah, I look different on things nowadays, and I talk to him more, just a little phone call here and there.
Is he still in Flint? Is he in
no,
Flint?
he's in Tennessee.
Okay.
He got out of Flint and years ago, and yeah, I got some of that crazy Perry. He taught me more than I knew he taught me. Never listened back then.
Of course.
I think back on things now.
That's all of us.
But you know what? He has some shit to him.
Hey, that's
Something
all of
wrong
us.
with him.
That's all of us. That's all of us.
And he knows how to do shit. Like, you gotta think about old guys. Like my dad probably 65, 68 now, in between there somewhere. He could drop a tranny, pull an engine, fix a whole truck, car,
he was doing everything.
take that bolts apart, do it, put it all back together. He old school.
Super old school with it.
And I respect that so much now, because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm having trouble as a dad and a father organizing my family's lives. Because we just get shit piled up and then we got to organize and clean and
Man, listen.
put things. Oh,
Man,
it's tough.
listen, I'm over handling it with my kids. I got 3 kids now. And me and my wife are going through hell,
It's
bro.
wonderful.
And I'm sitting there looking like my mom had like 6, 7 of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Pops is there, but Pops, he traveling doing this thing. My mama had to hold 6 or 7 of us down every day. And I know we was nightmares.
Oh,
Because I was a beast growing up. My brothers, everybody just had tons of energy. My sisters, they were national judo champ. Like everybody had energy and was ready to fight and really try to bang on something.
oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mom's had a whole lot of that there. My pops was there. Pops, of course, he was the authority in the house. You know what I'm saying? He was the guy that, we just hear his voice, we shake up. You know what I'm saying? Because the pops was a general in the house, man. He did not play no games. Of course, he was a fighter, so, we looked at him in a different light. I mean, but, now stepping into that parent role and, dealing with my kids, it's.
I'm not good enough. I
Yeah.
still, I think about some things when I was younger and want to be better than I got.
Yeah.
But I also think I got better than I thought I got.
Yeah.
And I need to be better now as well. And I slip, I slip and
Yeah, but sometimes, man, it's like, you want better for your kids than what you had. And, sometimes with my kids, I feel like sometimes I want to implant some of that stuff that my dad put in me, but it was hard. But then again, dealing with their mom and even dealing with my mama, they different people, bro. My mom, the way she handled us growing up, she was on our ass and everything with that. Man, she treat my kids night and day. Night and day. Get whatever they want, eat whatever they want. Dude, I'm like, who are you? Who are you? Beat our ass every chance you could when we did this, did that. Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So, that's a crazy thing, bro. Like, when it comes to life, man, we want, better for our kids. But then again, we want to still somehow, like, instill that discipline in them so they'll know how it feels like. So it's a tough, man. It's a tough.
it is a
mix.
tough challenge. It's I saw something the other day. Someone said, it would be sad if it wasn't sad.
Ooh. Wow.
That we need those moments of time in our lives that are struggling or it's painful or it's emotionally just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Is it would be sad if it wasn't truly sad sometimes. And
Yeah.
life definitely has some of those truly sad
Of
moments.
course. But we try to hide it so much from our
In
kids.
America, we're hiding good.
Yeah.
There's so much we don't see.
Yeah.
Or they say we see videos. It's like it doesn't even seem real to
It
me.
doesn't seem real to us. I was talking to my wife about it the other day, actually. Just seeing all this stuff, across seas now, with the war. See a lot of people just dying over in Iran and, Israel, blase. And I was telling her, I'm like, man, we so spoiled here. We couldn't even imagine We couldn't even imagine none of that happening here.
But it's
in
not
the
fair
US.
because there's so many people here who ain't really spoiled and they fighting paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
And then there's people out there on 300-foot yachts.
Yeah.
And then there's people right below, there's helicopters, littler yachts.
Yeah.
I go down to Miami, I'm like, there's thousands and thousands of boats out here. How are all these people living the
afford
boat
that?
life every single day? What they do, I've been fighting in blood. I don't never get on the boat.
Where they get this money from? Everybody got yachts.
I don't want to be jealous, but I'm bored.
I mean, this bitch bleeding, man. I ain't got no boat. It's crazy. Life. That's life, brother. That's life. You know what I mean? So when you were coming up, was 19 years old, you go through your situation, you get locked up. It seems like, you really started to think about, getting into the fight game because as soon as you got out, you really got straight to it. You got.
Well, I was
right
doing it before then.
Okay. You started taking
I had 20 amateur fights.
Oh, before that.
I was 15-4 in MMA as an amateur, and I had some boxing fights as well.
Okay.
And then I got arrested. I started working at UFC gym after doing 6 months. I mean, doing 6 months in prison and working road crew and working the kitchen.
But why is that? Once you got in there, you already made your mind up saying, okay, as soon as I get out, this is what I'm going to do.
I don't know. I just did mad push-ups. I was doing sets at 250.
But you already knew that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to go out.
Be a fighter.
And jump into the
I
mixed
think I
martial
knew
art.
that since 9th grade in high school.
Okay, you already knew
It
what
was just a
you're
matter of time. Yeah, I knew because, football never really kept working out. I kept messing up in my grades. And boxing and fighting was always there.
Yeah.
So it was something fun I could do. You could do it anytime. Meet up with people, have some gloves in your book bag.
Yeah.
Pull out a camera and we going viral.
Going at it.
I'm finna knock your block off.
Just like that.
And it just, time and time again, it kept happening.
It kept happening? So as soon as you got out, and I heard that you were telling people in the prison that you was going to make it to the UFC. And, 3 years. 3 years after getting out. You know what I mean? Just having a few good fights. You know what I mean? How did you get noticed? 3 years after getting out, you ended up going to the UFC. How did you end up being discovered then? Did you have to go through like a massive tear of just killing everybody, knocking everybody out for you to get that type of exposure for, you know what I mean?
I traveled around the states.
Okay.
Georgia was my first pro fight. Then I went to probably somewhere in Florida, and then maybe there was Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I got a ex-UFC guy. And then, I was knocking people out too.
Because that's the thing. I think a lot of, fighters, man, they want to know what's the process of being discovered to get into the UFC. Of course, now.
Knock out 7 people.
In a row, yeah. Yeah, you were 7-0.
Get 7-0. I got to 9-0 with 9 knockouts.
Damn.
Before my first decision in the Allen Joe Band, I was telling you,
Yeah.
pretty boy, model, he clean, he was fast, he trained really hard. He taught me a lot that night, little picker and poker. And
Yeah.
he was fast and he was good. And we both hit each other with some stuff, and the cards went towards him. First big lesson in my life,
Yeah.
Or it wasn't my first big lesson,
Yeah.
right? But my first as a professional. I was 9-0.
Yeah.
I was 2-0 in pro MMA, and I went pro in boxing.
Did you?
Against
pro fights?
Against a 6-1. I think he was another former title challenger. It was on a Roy Jones undercard.
Yeah.
I took it on 2 days' notice, cut 22 pounds.
Yeah, man.
And missed weight. I had to give him $180 of my purse.
That's the fight game.
I was fighting just to fight.
Yeah.
I was getting $500.
Yeah. Yeah, so once you finally got that call, man, once you finally got into, you finally got into the mix, your debut, UFC 202. But how did that feel after all that hard work? You went through your situation as a young kid, of course, getting locked up, getting in the situation that you were in. You know what I'm saying? Like having your dream of
It was
fighting UFC.
normal.
It was normal.
When I made it
When
to
you
my
got the
UFC
call to make-
debut,
yes.
I had building up to that moment, and like
Well, you already knew it was
I
gonna
had
happen.
ideas about the face-offs, the weigh-ins. I grabbed a bunch
I
of
seen
attention
it.
at the weigh-ins.
I was telling you,
and
I'm
I'm like, since my pro debut, I'm like, when I make it to the UFC, I'm
this
gonna
was gonna happen.
dodge his handshake. And I did it. And then it was like, oh, okay, we just do it again. And then I did it again, and I went to England,
Yeah.
and I did it. Fucking like 5 a.m, our fight.
Damn.
Co-main, or yeah, it wasn't even co-main event. And then I just tried to do it again right away.
And so you already had all these different ideas. Like at this point, you know, you feel like you really, of course, you worked hard, but you really like mentally kind of like manifested.
The harder
fact that
things
you-
were, the mentally stronger I got. I had to put
What you
myself through hell all the time, get comfortable in bad positions.
I mean, from like different fights, leading up to getting into the UFC.
Every lesson I've had in life,
Yeah. Okay.
as hard as I can make it, it's hard to look back and go, damn, you know, I've fucked up
Yeah.
and I've hurt my record.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like all this shit part of the journey. Every lesson I've had, every moment, every mistake has taught me so much. Every victory has taught me so much.
Facts.
And I just keep getting harder. Hard, like a rock. I have to be a man. The older I get, the more manly I try to think.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's life, right? You're going to continue to bump your head. I mean, somebody like me, myself, I got to bump my head hard for me to learn certain lessons. You know what I'm saying? But once you put yourself in that space, man, you really just start, just maturing. Yeah, after that, I mean, like smart ones do. Some people, they go in certain situations, they bump their heads, they keep on doing just the same shit. Understand? Until it, really turns into like some type of like devastating situation. But it seems like you really just started to really mature over the last few years, especially with everything you had to go through. So you went through the UFC. Of course, you had your ups and downs. You had a good like 15 fights in the UFC, and that's when you made this. That's when you made the decision to go to the bare knuckle. And for me, and I think for everybody else, that was a match made in heaven. Going to BKFC, because like I tell you, my boy, when I say you look like you made for that,
I'm grateful.
you were made for that bare knuckle crazy shit.
I'm grateful.
You know what I'm saying?
I made money doing it. I've changed my family's lives doing it. And I'm still doing it.
Yeah, you still doing it big time, man. So I got another question. Let's get into the life a little bit. We almost finished with this. Is it true that John Jones walked into a bar, grabbed your hand, grabbed your now wife's hand, you met her in the bar, and just brought you guys together playing Cupid,
Yeah.
and you guys been with each other since?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, she's hot.
Yeah, but I'm saying when he just seen her in the bar, did you talk to her any
So
before?
look, I walked in. I was going to hang out with John.
Yeah, of course.
And we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah.
The club was not popping, to be honest with you. But it was popping wherever she went.
Yeah.
She was, and you
She
know,
was that.
she tells me, so I walk in, I see John, I'm like, ah, and he goes, ah, and then he goes,
Eh, just like that?
and he brought
Was
us
he
together.
talking to her before?
No.
He just
So look,
seen
I
her?
think about this sometimes.
That's
Right?
crazy.
But so my wife says she was hanging with her friend Chelsea,
Okay.
and Chelsea was hanging with his friend,
Yeah.
and then she happened to go, and she's like, I don't want to go with these old people. She had just turned 21.
Y'all old
She's
heads,
like, I don't want to
man.
go with these old people.
Y'all
And
old
then
heads.
I met her that night, so that's what she's told me of the story. She didn't want to go, and then we ran into each other, and I guess I was on point that night. I bought her like a cranberry vodka. She had the leopard skirt on. I was like, damn, girl. We went outside, started talking.
He had to get her. You said he had to get her that night. That leopard skirt got you, bro. You know what I mean?
That little Latina mamacita, bro.
Yeah.
She got me.
But now
she
work
beating me up with her
beating you
eyeballs.
up. I done seen both of y'all together. I'm like, boy, look at this. Michael like he's stuck.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
y'all
in
look like y'all
trouble.
stuck together, man. And now she, of course she been working your corner. Is she still working your corner now? That's crazy.
Over 10 fights.
That's crazy.
Over 10 fights, she's in the corner. You know why?
She's still working your corner now?
Yes. And yes, she has.
Now, how
And
did
yes,
she get
is.
to that?
She's
Like,
in
when?
all these fights. Because
Peacock.
there's a lot of emotion involved
Yes.
in what I do. Everything I do is like, you're always going to be used. People are going to use you how they can and how they will.
Yeah.
And I chose for the person who's going to choose to use me, I chose for them to be, I don't know, I like looking at them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they could do anything to me. I'll be your heavy bag. You can throw your punches at me. Everybody needs to let out a little aggression sometimes. And, she's tiny and sharp. She can be sharp and pointy sometimes.
She don't never get nervous in that corner, man. See bleeding and seeing you.
I taught her a lot there where for you to come in the corner and be with me on fight night and see my composure and the intense moments of breathing and just
that's a lot.
tunneling in, focusing on the task at hand. And she's gotten to see so much in these high-level fights. I've been in high-level fights.
Yeah, for sure.
With her there.
That's crazy.
I won a UFC fight with just her.
That's crazy.
I beat Mickey Gall, his whole team, with just her.
In the corner.
I just got with her. We were just hanging out. I said, come on.
I just got with her.
I
She
said,
in my
come
corner
on.
at the
You come to the
UFC.
UFC.
That's crazy.
She worked at a little boxing fitness club in Texas. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So I actually love that you asked me that. I mean, it's a huge, she pissed me off too. That's another thing she's good at.
Oh, I go into the fight from time to time.
I look at her and I would just thinking about the last thing she said to me. I was just get mad and go beat somebody's ass.
This is nuts, man. He's nuts, man. But that's dope, man. I've always been, since I met you, all these guys been telling me, like, man, Mike and his wife, man, him and his wife, bro, they like this. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing, I've been seeing you guys as, love and interaction. It don't matter if it's, there she go. Her ears are chirping. That's crazy.
I'll call you right back.
That is crazy. She goes.
Of course.
Of course. Her. No.
Yeah, she was.
Oh.
My little wife was here earlier.
Okay. That was
I was trying to have her hit the pads. She always want to argue with me like I don't know how to fight.
Okay, that was
That's why I do all the fighting.
Or she be trying to tell you how to.
No, she be working out and like I was holding pads for her.
Oh,
and she don't like. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a good coach. Probably. I'm probably not a good coach.
What she say you ain't doing it right?
Something like, I don't like that way. Yeah, because you need to learn a lot. You're not listening. But okay, you don't want to do it.
These guys are wild, man. So listen, man, you've of course you've done so much of your fight, your fight life. But let's get to the business. DBX.
Yes.
DBX.
Back to and my brother Johnny Bones too.
Yeah, man, DBX,
We're
man.
in this together.
Yeah, man. I've been involved in a few of the DBX fights, man. A co-owner. John Jones, a few other guys, man. I believe it's something that's going to be amazing and it's on the rise like crazy.
The fights are doing incredible when people view them, and more need to view them. I can't believe more don't. I think they should have millions of views.
Yeah.
I think these fights are awesome. The whole show comes together.
Yeah.
The team's done incredible every time. The colors, the organizing, the matchups in corners like black versus brown and all
I think just the whole aspect of DBX is dope, right? Like you really just taking all of the boring elements out from like UFC and boxing. You understand me? No grappling. no real clinching. What is like 2 seconds that you can clinch for
Yeah.
2 seconds?
Yeah.
And
Well,
if
you can clinch if it's active.
you can clinch as
So it has to be striking involved in the clinch.
okay, yeah,
So you can hold an elbow, which you can't do in boxing.
yeah.
You can hold and hit, which Deontay Wilder was doing a little bit of that the other night.
Yeah, he
Hold-
was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
But
yeah, he was. You know what I mean?
Chisora made it through.
Yeah, man. But DBX, like, you can do that. You can knock a guy down, and you can get on top of him and finish him, but you can't actually get on the ground and try to grapple, right?
Right.
So if you get a guy, bing, bing, you knock him down, you can get on top of him and finish him. But you only got like 5 seconds to try to finish,
Right.
5 or 10 seconds to try to finish him. Right. If not, they're gonna throw you back up
We
and
want
try to
action.
get back in action nonstop.
We want action. We
Non-stop
want you guys
action.
to be brutal. May the best man win.
That's it, man. So
Or
what do you
woman.
think the future is for DBX, man? What do you think the future is for DBX?
Well, I think the future right now is April 10th in Miami.
Yeah, there you go.
At the James L. Knight Center.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be DBX 6.
Yes, sir.
The Wolf is making his anticipated return. The Wolf really got his shine here in DBX. He says, home of the Wolf. And
Bro,
You know-
he be DMing me all the time.
he is controversial.
He is.
He has said some things. I think this is the main event. Michael Garcia versus Rob the Wolf Perez.
Yes.
They've talked a lot of trash to each other.
Who you got in that fight? You think?
Wolf has been mean. He's said some mean things, some nasty things that people, we don't like to hear some things like that. But we've seen it in history where, I don't know, people say mean things and these guys are going to go in there and try to make each other bleed over those words. And I don't know, man. May the best man. Well, Wolf is problematic. He's loud. He's obnoxious. He's always talking. He's trying to let you know to watch, pay attention.
Yeah, for sure,
And Garcia, I hope he's angry. I know he's angry because things Wolf has said.
Really? So you think
And-
it's really a
and-
personal situation right now?
Yeah. Obviously, fighting, it's very personal business.
Yeah.
You're going to bleed on each other. So,
It's business, but it can definitely get personal, for sure.
But they are athletes at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They're going to fight like hell, and then I don't know if there will be a handshake after. Wolf
Really like
creates
that?
those things. And there's other good fights on the card, too.
Like who?
Montavious Ware returning.
Montavious
He's
Ware.
had a lot of
problem.
highlights already
Yes,
in
he's
just,
a
what,
problem.
one fight.
One fight, he's
One
a
fight
problem.
of dirty boxing. He's
He's a
mean on the
beast.
boxing. He's mean on the mitts.
Yeah, he's a beast.
A young, strong guy. He's fighting Luis Saldana, who is a experienced Muay Thai fighter.
Okay.
So the mix of a Muay Thai versus boxing.
Okay. Nice.
And then they don't have the whole card out. They
But
do. I've
but the
seen
dope
them
thing
post
about
the
dirty
whole-
boxing, man, I feel that I can easily see people, which I believe, what I mean, like boxers at the end of their careers, they normally kind of move into either bare knuckle or move into something else. Every time I get, like asked about, DBX, I can easily see DBX being the number one option for either guys that's trying to get a big name or other fighters in UFC or in, like high-level boxing that's probably on the backside of their career but trying to stay active. I can easily see them going to DBX before they, think about going to bare knuckle. Just because you still have the gloves on. You still got the gloves on. There can still be a lot of action. And it's a lot like boxing in a sense of, standing on your feet and getting close, getting into the clinch and still being able to work in the clinch.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So I think a lot of these guys would rather do that before they take the
We got
gloves
the
off.
gloves.
Take the gloves all the way off.
We got
and
the
bare
gloves,
knuckle.
so I
Yeah.
think having the gloves gives us a fun outlook.
Yeah.
It's a totally new sport.
Yeah. Exciting, always exciting.
Yeah, always exciting.
Always action-packed.
It's great. We make good noise, good highlights on DBX, and the fighters are getting a lot of recognition there.
That's a fact, yep.
because they're putting on good shows. So, you know, it's just a matter of time. It's free on YouTube, live and free on YouTube. Check it out, April 10th, DBX6, live and free on YouTube, man. Can't beat that.
That's it, man. Hey, at the end of the day, the last question, at the end of the day, when it comes to your children, when it comes to your family, when it comes to your grandkids, whatever the case may be, what do you want, I mean the fans as well, what do you want the story of Mike Perry to be once they get asked about their father, Mike Perry, once they get asked about their grandfather, Mike Perry, or the fans that have watched you fight, you know, throughout the years, you know, I mean, like 20 years from now, what do you want that story to be?
Yeah, some love me. Some people really do. And, you know, I love myself, and I'm proud of myself.
That's it.
Already. And I have 20 more years of work and ideas and things I want to do and make a difference in the world. You know, if I could make a difference in the world and mean something, I just make a difference to at least my kids,
That's a fact,
my family, make the world for them a better place, and leave a positive message of someone who has made mistakes, but we try to be a better person and overcome and fight through all the hard times.
Yeah.
And enjoy the good moment. There's nothing like some chocolate cake and milk and beer and wine and sashimi and I love life.
Yes.
Dancing and music and boats and sun and titties.
You guys want them to say, man, my pops, he was an animal in the ring, but he loved life.
Life is short, man. Love it.
You gotta love it, man. Listen, man, that's a wrap. Square up with my man Mike Perry. It was fun, my boy, like always.
Pleasure,
yes,
brother.
sir, and good luck.
It's an honor to be
May
here with
16th, Mike Perry, Nate Diaz.
Y'all better be watching me. I want 150 million views.
Netflix is going down.
Yeah, let's go.
It's gonna be crazy. Appreciate
Tight
you, my
work,
boy.
brother. Tight work.
Yes, sir.